come to my local park today. I've been really busy with my horse and my pet photography side of it, so I've not had much chance to like actually be out in nature for a bit. And even today I'm working on a dog shoot, so I haven't got too long. So I thought, well, I'm just going to come to my local park. It's spring, there's loads of babies kicking about. So I love baby animals. They're one of my favourites to watch. I could just watch them all day. So I thought I'm going to come and see what babies are kicking about today. So let's go and see. Recording for sound. So at my local park we have this little bird hide. I absolutely love standing here. I always see like great spotted woodpeckers, nuthatchers, occasionally some tree creepers, along with like your normal suspects like blue tits, great tits, robins, blackbirds, squirrels. So I thought I'm going to stand here and give a few minutes and see what I can see. But so far I've already had baby ducklings and baby moorhens. Looks like I'm a tiny bit late. They're not little. They're still babies, but they're not as little as I was hoping. I've not found any swan babies yet. I love cygnets. They're one of my favourite babies. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time in this bird hide and see what I can see. And then I'm going to carry on. So I've spent about 10 minutes here now, so I'm going to carry on down. But I didn't really get a lot. I got a rabbit, but I did get Mr. Woodpecker. Honestly, I love woodpeckers. They're one of my favourite woodland birds. I say that about a lot of birds, don't I? But no, I do have a soft spot for a woodpecker. So it was quite cool to have him come in. The footage of him was on the feeder. I don't like doing footage of birds on feeders, but I didn't want to miss my chance of not getting anything of him, so I had to do it. But I did manage to get a picture of him in a tree. Well, there's a tree stump, so I managed to get a picture of him on the stump. So that was so cool. Honestly, I love woodpeckers. It's strangely quiet with birds today. I thought, I'm definitely going to come here because I'm near enough guaranteed some good wildlife. But this bit's normally full of geese. And I thought, oh, I'll see the geese, I'll see the goslings. And it's strange, it's very quiet. But I'm going to carry on to the main lake. That's where the swans were nesting last time. So I'm so nosy to see what's happening. I just can't stop looking about. But I'm going to head to the main lake and see if there's any cygnets there. And there is also grebes on this lake. So there might even be baby grebes. So I'm going to sit around here for a little bit. Well, I don't seem to be having much luck today. This lake's normally absolutely chocker with birds, and I've got about 20 birds. I have spotted this one baby over there, so I'm going to have a walk over there. But I do have some really cute moorhen chicks that keep coming over to see me, so I have seen them. They are quite cute. But yeah, I've seen the swans, so I'm now going to go that way. But I don't know, something doesn't feel right today. It's not normally this quiet. Like this time of year, we normally have like swallows and gnats flying around the lake. We normally have lots of geese. We have tufted ducks. We have mallards. We have gadwall, and there's just a couple of moorhen and coot chicks. I have seen the grebe in the distance, and that's on its own, and he's just swimming asleep, kind of bobbing up and down. But I found the swan babies. I'm gonna go and walk around the lake that way. So there is a marquee up, so I don't know if there's been events with it being half term and a lot of the wildlife have gone somewhere else. But I'm gonna go and see the swans and then I will carry on. So I'll see you in a bit. So I found the swans, they're just there. They're having a sleep though, but I found out the reason why the park's very odd today. There's a park run going on. But I thought, if I stay with the swans, I might actually wake up when the park run goes past. But they never woke up. So now I'm stuck here waiting for the park run people to run past before I can carry on. So at least gives me a chance to see if they are going to wake up. But the sun's now coming out as well, which is cool. But honestly, these swans are so cute. But I'm going to spend a bit more time with them, see if they do wake up, and while the park run's going past, and then carry on. Well, today has just not gone to plan. I was hoping that once I seen the swan babies that I would get really good, like, not close enough, I don't like disturbing wildlife, but close enough that I could see them and I wasn't disturbing them. And where they'd stopped was on this corner. But, oh, this is good, I can be far enough away so I'm not like intruding on them. And there was this bloke with a high vis on. I was like, oh, I wonder what's happening here. He said, oh, what's happening? He said, oh, there's a park run. There's a park run every Saturday. This is why I don't come out on weekends wildlifing, really, because it's much quieter if you can do it during the week. And he said, oh, be prepared, there's going to be about 200 people run past you. He said, so if you carry on out of way here, like, well, I'm at the Swans, hopefully the Swans might wake up when all these runners run past. No, they didn't wake up. So I got stuck with the Swans. I couldn't really say much while I was at the Swans because the marshal stood right next to me. So I've moved away from that bit now. And I'm having to go back the way I came. I could have went the other way, but there's going to be 200 people running past me. They're doing loops at the park. And I'm not going to be able to get much footage with 200 people running past me. So I'm going to go back the route I've come and see if I spot anything that way. But I'm more than likely now, with this park run being on, going to call it a day because there's not a lot about. And I've got to get ready for my dog shoot this afternoon. So I will see you if I see anything. If not, I will update when I get back to the car because I can talk better there. So I'm back in the car. I haven't got a coffee today because I'm only 5 minutes from home and I knew I wasn't spending a lot of time out. I thought I was going to have a good day when I got here. I had a nuthatch in the car park. I had some kind of thrush. It was either a missile or song thrush. I'm leaning towards missile because it was a slightly different colour. I need to have a look at the footage and see if it's got points or if it's rounded on the chest. And I'll let you know here which one it was. And then, right, I'll head down. And there wasn't a lot on the first lake, which is normally quite busy. It's normally mainly busy with ducks, like mallards and farm ducks. And then you have like the geese on there and you have a pair of swans. But the swans might have had the baby because last time I was here she was on the nest. And sadly there's no babies kicking about. So I don't know what has happened there. And I did get the ducklings and I did get the moor hen chicks, which were really cool. They were really cute. They were just so fluffy. But they're slightly bigger than I was hoping today. And I then went to the bird hide. And the bird hide hadn't been filled with food. And I was like, oh, well, I'll give it a little bit. And I heard the woodpecker and he came in. And he, as I mentioned earlier, I don't normally film or take pictures of stuff that's on the bird feeders. I like them to look natural. But at this point, I hadn't really got much. I thought, well, I need to get something. So hence why you'll have seen the footage of him on the feeders. And then he did go on the tree. but I wasn't, well, I filmed a little bit, but I mainly took pictures because I hadn't got a picture of him. And I love woodpeckers. So I got my picture. And then I carried on. And I thought, right, I'll go and see if I can find this other swan family and see if I had the babies. They normally are really good at bringing them up. They're the ones I have more faith in that are going to do well. Last year, sadly, the other pair didn't. They lost all their cygnets. So I couldn't find them. And there was hardly anything on the lake. I thought, this is not normal. There's normally hundreds of birds. You have loads of grebes, and I couldn't even see the grebes. And even like the mallards and the gadwells, and there was just nothing. There was about 30 birds in total. And so I got some more moor hen and coot chicks, which they are cute. And then I spotted one of the grebes come out. So I watched him, but it was only him. And he was just like floating and mainly having like a little snooze on the water. So I was like, this is not right. Something's off. But I spotted the swans. I thought, right, I'll carry on round and go and see them. And as soon as I got there, they'd got out the water. And they were starting to settle down and have a little nap. I thought, oh, well, I can get some cool footage of them napping. And there was this bloke in a high vis. I thought, I wonder what is going on here. And it was a park run. As soon as I knew it was a park run, and apparently it's a park run every Saturday, I knew I wasn't going to get lucky. I thought the swans might actually wake up. I might get some like cool pictures of them awake. They were starting some really cool flowers as well. And they just snuggled in and occasionally woke up, but I left them asleep because I had to go when there was a gap so I could carry on with my day because I don't have long today. And as I was walking back, I spotted the male woodpecker fly back towards me, which was really cool. But I was sometimes I like just to stop and watch and not pick up my camera. And it was so lovely just to watch him flying. Because he was like flying right where I showed you where the statue, the monument is. He flew from like right over that field, past me, into the tree behind. And it was fab to see. I've never seen one fly for that long. I normally just seen them like fly straight into the trees or like the behind stuff. I've never seen one out in the open like that. So that was really cool. But I only watched it. So I've got to call it a day because I've got to get myself sorted. I've got to get my batteries charged and get ready for my shoot this afternoon. But I'm hoping I'm going back to Bempton next week. I say earlier, I've just been so busy this week with my horses and my dogs. I've not had any time for my wildlife. Plus it's been half term, and the one day I did have it poured down. And today's a lovely day though, so I've come out. But I am hoping to go back to Bempton in a couple of days and finally get these pictures that I wanted last time. So I'll get a few hopefully days out and possibly next week. Then my husband is actually off again for a week. But I'm working again. I've got horse shows, I've got dog shoots. But we'll see what I can get. So I do apologise now that I'm not posting it on a Tuesday and a Saturday. My other side of my photography is taking over at the moment. And I'm not having time to fill enough content to share 2 days in a row here. So from now on, it's only going to be on a Tuesday that I upload. I will still go these places. I just need to get some time to go. But I've got quite a few places lined up that I'm going to go to. It's just getting the time. But I'm going to head home now. I'm rambling so much because I've only had half a cup of coffee this morning. Because I wanted to get out. I always like to come here 6, 7 o'clock in the morning before the crowds come, which didn't work. It didn't well, I had an hour. So I'm going to wrap up now, and I will see you from my next video, which is hopefully going to be Bempton again. So I apologise it's Bempton again, but hopefully it's better weather this time. So I will see you soon.